Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Popcorn. This is episode 4 of what I like to call the Rewind, where I take a look at my recent movie viewings, going through my Letterboxd watch list. So, all that said, let's play the intro and get started.
Popcorn.
Okay, we have 7 movies since the last time I recorded one of these. We ended the last one on Cleopatra, which is a great movie. I think I give it 4 stars. I think I did. But let's start with the first watch then, of episode 4, and that was The Thing. It's John Carpenter's The Thing, 1982. Great year. And this tells the tale of some American researchers in Antarctica, where a alien is basically found, an alien who can mimic and take over people's bodies, and it really is a tense horror. You know, you don't know who's whose. It's very suspense. It really is like that game at the moment, which is very popular among us. You know, one of them's like the bad guy. You don't know who's who, and this is what this is here. Now, I only give it 3.5 stars. But I do recommend it. It is a good horror. I only give it 3.5 stars because one or two of the performances didn't really make it for me. And even though the special effects are great for the time, they do tell a bit now on the 4K how I watched it. Which again, the disc in itself is a great disc to tell the truth. Anyhow, for only 3.5 star, and I might get some comments about that. Average is 4.4, so maybe I'm a bit behind the curve on that one. What the hell is this mask shit down here? What's all this stuff? Anyway, Kurt Russell stars. He's the main guy in this one. Let's see what other people have put in there. 5 stars. Why was this in my watch list for so long? Absolute masterpiece. Yeah. They got that dog. Yeah. A bit of a downer to watch and barking on a trip to Antarctica. Well, yeah, definitely I would recommend that. 100% pure horror. 100% paranoia. 100% practical effects, etc., etc. Yeah, great review actually. Good bullet points there from Dirk H, who give it 5 stars as well. So that was The Thing. Next watch was a Saturday nighttime watching with Mrs. Popcorn. Equalizer Part 3, the third Equalizer. I think it's time to put this to bed. This franchise to bed. I think it ran out of steam towards the second one anyway, but the third one just nails it. Nails it in the coffin. 3 stars I give it. Again, Denzel plays Robert McCall. He's just done a mission. You know, he's just equalised someone. He gets wounded, wakes up in a village, who looks after him. He falls in love with the village. Turns out the village are under mafia control, so you know he does what he does best. It's not a bad movie. It's a decent popcorn. I'll watch it, forget type stuff. If you like seeing Denzel kick a bit of ass, you know you'll enjoy this movie. But the first one's obviously the best, then the second one, and then this one, I would say in that order. They don't use Dakota Fanning at all well. Now they could have given her more of a role, or even put in a different actress to tell the truth. Probably wasted her talents in this movie. 3 stars. I did watch it on 4K, and the consistency here is 3 stars as well. Must a movie be good? Is that enough to watch Denzel Equalizer? But yeah, it is indeed. I've decided that myself. I'd watch 5 or 7 more of this franchise if he just goes to villages and kicks ass. Yeah, okay. Denzel spends 20% of his movie sitting down. He does. Drinking coffee. He does, yeah. And as we go further down, yeah, 3 stars seems to be consistent there. But Equalizer, watched it on 4K, on the 4K disc. Again, watchable. Nothing else to write home about. The third watch was The Thing from 2011. So no, this is not a mistake. I did watch The Thing followed by The Thing in recent succession, and I wanted to compare them. But really, this Thing is a prequel, which I didn't know. It's definitely a prequel to the 1982 The Thing. It's a good movie. I only give it 3 stars, and maybe I am doing a bit just the service there. Maybe it is equal or on par too as the 1982 John Carpenter's The Thing. This one tells the tale of the Norwegian. Is it Norwegian to say here? Norwegian camp who first find the craft and the thing itself. You've got Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who's the main one. You've got some good people in this one. Some names do point out. You've got Joel Edgerton there as well. It's a good cast. But basically, yeah, it tells the tale of the Norwegian camp, what they first encounter the thing, what they do, and the events leading up to the 1982 movie. So yeah, it is a good double header. I probably will watch it in the same order. I'd watch this one first, and then followed by the 82. Also, people give a half a star. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. The scariest thing about this was the CGI. Yeah, it did have 1 or 2 ropey moments. Definitely did. 2.5 stars. You got a problem when the practical effects from 82 are terrifying to this day, yet the CGI from 7 years ago looks like it's a show on the CW. Okay, 1 star. And my mum was like, let's watch The Thing, it's good. And then she pulls this out. Okay. 3 stars, 2.5 stars. Yeah, it's not getting good reviews, mate. But yeah, I'm sick of my 3 stars. I thought it was a decent movie, a decent lead in, and maybe because my expectation was slightly different, as I thought it was a remake. Maybe I was pleasantly surprised. So yeah, The Thing, 2011. Watched it on Blu-ray. Good watch. I did like it. Roadhouse was the next watch. 2024. Jake Guggenheil. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Conor McGregor. Oof. Again, 1 or 2 names out there on here. Recognisable faces as well. But yeah, you got Jake playing Dalton. He's an ex-UFC fighter in this one. He's not a cooler, as they call it, a bouncer. He's, he takes the job on. He's got no money. He takes the job on, and the plot line is very similar to the Patrick Swayze movie. They go in there to clean up the town, blah blah blah. It's a remake which didn't need to be made. It's probably a remake which might have done best under a different name and a different, character. It probably would have done a lot better there. It would have done a lot better as well if they didn't hire Conor McGregor, who is just Conor McGregor, really. Playing up for the camera. But maybe he's the only realised that this movie is, what it is. So maybe, if you look at that point of view, maybe he was probably the better one. But yeah, Conor McGregor, wow, on this one. I did give it 3 stars because again, it was an okay. Again, watch it. Watch some brutal fights. Eat some popcorn. Yeah, but it doesn't need to be made. You can stick to the Patrick Swayze one on this one. But 3 stars. I watched it on Amazon Prime. 3 stars. You got a couple of 3s and 2s here. This one from David. Definitely can't remember the last time I saw a movie trying as hard to be Roadhouse. Alright. I miss when Jake played Weird Little Freaks. Yeah. The most unserious film. Yeah, okay. Chaotic, nonsensical violence shown throughout Disneyland's. Yeah, it's true. 1 or 2 of the shots of the fight sequences do pull you out. Conor McGregor is like a living GTA character. Yep. Can't read that one. But yeah, it's like I say, you've got Amazon Prime, you might as well give it a watch and get your money's worth out of that service. But if you had a choice, stick to the original. It's a waste of Jake's talents. Little Darlings is the next one, 1980. Little Darlings, and again, this one took me by surprise. I bought this film, Vinegar Syndrome's new partner release in 4K. It's a lovely little box set. Blind Buy, I was expecting like a American Pie, Porky's, Revenge of the Nerds type movie, and what I got was a coming of age story of these two girls here at a summer camp. It's a coming of age story about don't grow up too fast, basically, and it stars, I don't really recognise the leads there, but Matt Dillon's in it, and Cynthia Nixon from Sex and the City. Yep, two recognizable faces. I can't say the word. Anyway, yeah, two faces recognisable. There we go. Yeah, faces. Only give it 2-star. Again, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting something totally different, so it really just threw me off straight away. Definitely not the target audience for this movie. Likely to go on eBay shortly, get some money back on that one. But I give it 2 stars. This guy here, this person's Mangold, let's give it a 5-star. An unexpected little movie, a teen sex comedy with heart. I didn't see any comedy. Blah blah blah. These bitches gay, good for them. Okay. I don't know what vibes you're picking up on watching that movie. Do food fights actually happen in real life? Yeah, there's a good food fight in it. Okay. But yeah. What's down the American Pie? Yeah, it's nothing like American Pie. It's nothing like 13. It's nothing like Fast Times. It's nothing like Blockers. Can't comment on those two, but it's nothing like those. It's nothing like those movies in my opinion. Yeah, 2-star rated. It's on eBay shortly. Wizard of Oz. Yeah, 1939. Wow, long time ago, and it's still a great musical. I don't think anything's really surpassed it. In recent times. I give it a 4-star. I don't think I need to go through the plot of Dorothy, the Tin Man, Scarecrow, the Lion. I don't think I need to go through the plot. But one thing I will point out though is, when she goes back to Kansas at the end, her situation hasn't changed. The next door neighbour's still going to want to put Toto down. You've still got that problem to deal with. Anyhow, but yeah, great movie. Judy Garland's awesome in it for one of her first roles. Fun half star, 5 stars. Yeah, I don't really need to talk about this one too much. I did buy it in 4K. It does look good. It's not 21.9 or 16.9. It's 4:3 scan, but doesn't deter from the enjoyment of that movie. And the last movie I watched it last night from a Criterion 4K was Walkabout. 3.5 star I give this one. Again, I was caught a bit off guard in this one. It was a blind buy. I didn't know truly what to expect. And sorry, didn't know what to expect, but the beginning of the movie, as it says here, you got a geologist takes his teenage daughter and his 6-year-old son out to the outback and he attempts to shoot them. He misses. He doesn't end up killing them, but he ends up killing himself. And these two kids wander the outback and encounter this Aboriginal boy who helps them survive the outback basically and get back to civilization. It's a good story. It's a good watch. It's a hard watch. I've no idea if the animal killings, there's various of them, lots of them during the movie. I don't know if they're real or not. I think they are. That's how real it looked. It looked, yeah. So that was a hard watch. You know what? I watch most horror stuff and all that, but animal cruelty is not one I tend to enjoy or like. But yeah, it's a good story. Totally caught me off guard what it was, to tell the truth. I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting just a tale about Aborigines basically and the outback, and then I got more. So yeah, a good watch. What did I give it again? 3.5 star. This person's give it a 5. Greatest film ever made. Okay. Time to your opinion. Drink every time you acknowledge colonial terrorism and its consequences. 4.5 star. 4.5 star again. That's becoming one of my greatest directors. Yeah, good or even great. I think it's hard to fully make the decision how I feel about this film. Agree, yeah, after I first watched it, I wasn't too sure what to rate it. So that 3.5 star might be a placeholder. I might have to watch it again. I didn't care for this one. Honestly, it baffles me that this is the first piece of media I've ever come across that addresses the existence of the Aboriginal people. When was that part? Okay. But yeah, some good reviews there, some good ratings. I give it 3.5. The average is 4 on here. Is a good movie. The disc is really well. It comes up lovely on the Criterion 4K. I'd recommend watching that one as well if you get the opportunity to watch it. So that was 7 movie viewings. I always end these by saying which one of these I would recommend. Chances are most people have seen Wizard of Oz. Chances are a lot of people have seen the original Roadhouse. I'm gonna go with the 1982 The Thing to watch. That's my recommendation this week. Yeah, I only give it 3.5 stars, but if you want to see how horror was in the 80s, 90s with practical effects, this is the one to watch. So there we have it. That's my 7 viewings for episode 4. Let me know in the comments. Do you like those movies? Do you agree with my ratings? Do you disagree? Any recommendations for me to watch? Put them in the comments. And I hope to see you all on the next one.
Popcorn.